Good morning and welcome in to Mornings on Main Street this Friday edition on October 28th, just ahead of the Halloween holiday coming your way here on Monday. Can't wait to talk about that. But man, what a beautiful day it is here in Middle Tennessee. So glad you could join us. And looking forward to a fantastic show as we get you ready for the weekend. We've got top 3 stories coming up. We'll tell you about the events going on around Middle Tennessee and so much more. So you're definitely going to want to stick around. But I'm Chris Yao, and I'm joined as always by Justin Kulik. Justin, good morning.
Good morning, Chris. How are you? And also, I have a question. What are you going to be for Halloween?
First, I'm fine. Second, I don't really dress up for Halloween anymore. We don't even have Charlie doesn't even have an outfit.
Really? She's even too cool for it?
I mean, I don't know. We just haven't decided that we were just going to go trick or treat.
I gotcha.
So, or trunk or treat or whatever.
I'll rephrase. What's your best / favorite costume you've worn or been, like character you've been for Halloween?
Well, when I was a young child,
a young lad, of course,
I was frequently a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Classic. Which one? Hold on. You were Leo?
So, the interesting part to this is that the pants to my costume actually had the red knee pads like Raphael, but I had the purple mask.
Oh, you had an identity crisis.
I did. It was so bad. I mean, it's
all of them.
It's interesting though that you say that because, like, I mean, I don't even. I haven't thought about why it was like that, but yeah. Now over the years, I have been several different things. I've been Batman.
Classic.
I had an actual a whole suit. That was interesting, to say the least.
Oh, the whole suit you're saying?
Yeah, like I had this whole
comfortable.
This whole thing, and it was really weird.
Can you do your Batman voice real quick? Just real fast.
I really don't have a Batman voice. I didn't get that far into it.
The full setup, no voice.
But I will show you. This may be one of my favorite things I've ever done. This actually wasn't for Halloween, but it may be. It may be one of the weirder things that I've done. So.
Oh yeah, where's the homie? Is it?
So I am in the number 4 the black number 4 jersey.
Anakin.
So yeah, that's my dad next to me in the orange number 4.
That's great. So this isn't even Halloween. This is just.
Oh no, this is just like a random. This is a random June Saturday.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh man, so
love it.
What about you? What do you like to do for Halloween? Are you
I dress up? I don't trick or treat. They told me to stop doing that. I'm just kidding.
That's ridiculous though. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I mean, do you at least go to some kind of like party or something? Or?
Yeah, no. So it gets weird, right? If I don't, because then I'm just dressed up.
You're just dressed up at the house.
So no, I try to find something to do for sure. I've gotten lucky the past couple of years, but if it comes down to it, I'll just be dressed up.
If that's what it takes, man, just go next door and.
'Tis the season.
Listen, I'm just here for the candy.
Yeah, they called the cops years ago.
You go real late, and all you get are the peanut butter and caramel, like black and orange things, and some Smarties
and dirty looks,
and dirty looks, lots of dirty looks. So that's never fun. It's easier if you take like take a doll with you or something, and like just hold its hand at the and just or just hold it up and just be like, yeah, she's asleep. But
I feel like they would say, you know what, this was weird, but since you brought the doll in it, it's just over the top.
It's like, this was weird, but that
a whole nother level with the doll.
We do appreciate your commitment to the fraud.
You really go all in. That's for sure. Dog
Your
pound,
commitment
please.
to the fraud is at least admirable. So we'll give you a Reese cup.
You're under arrest. We don't know why, but you're under arrest.
What's your favorite costume that you've
Oh,
ever
so
done?
last year or 2 years ago, I went to Chattanooga where I have a bunch of friends. Promise. They go to a different school. You never met them. But no, so we went as the Peaky Blinders. You ever seen that?
Oh yeah, you told me about that. That was great.
Oh no, I might mention it too much then.
You might. You,
That's my
I'm not sure when you mentioned it, but yeah, I remember you telling me that, and you showed me a picture. It was really impressive. Like
Yikes.
y'all were legit.
For sure. I paid them for that. Those are my stand-in friends. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, no, that's too many times. It should have only been mentioned on Halloween.
So, funny story. Well, it's just a story. You can tell me if it's funny.
Okay.
This this couple that I DJ'd their wedding. So they booked me to DJ their wedding at a wedding like expo. So it was a while. It was like booked out for like a year.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. So like I get a call from them randomly, and they're like, "Hey, would you come to our friend's house and like DJ a party?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" So I go to their house.
Like there.
I DJ this party. It's fine, it's a fun time, whatever. We, I leave and then I DJ'd their wedding.
Right.
And then they called me back and they were like, "Hey, we're having a Halloween party. We'd like for you to come, DJ the Halloween party."
That's awesome.
Like that's cool. Like clearly you guys are yeah, I mean, repeat customers. This doesn't happen in my business very often. I mean, normally you only get married once. I've only had one person that I've done both of their weddings.
That's
That's a true story. I've only had one person that I've done 2 weddings for.
That should be your slogan.
But so we're there at the party and they were like, "Yeah, this is our rent-a-friend, Chris." That makes so much sense because I'm just
You're
here.
Don't even bring your stuff to DJ.
Yeah, we're just gonna pay you to be here. And I'm like, all right, cool.
You can unplug the whole time.
We're playing. We're playing like pong and we're playing cornhole and all this great stuff at the party. Well, I've got the music just playing. It's like they rented my sound equipment. We put on a playlist and just had a good time. So I was their rent-a-friend.
That's awesome. That's hilarious. No, that's great.
I'm glad that's a funny story.
It is. That is a funny story, sir.
Funny certified. Oh man. What? Oh, did we? We mentioned Winona yesterday.
Yes.
You know what we have not mentioned on this show?
What's that?
Or no? Yes, we did. We mentioned the Nate Bargatze. He was playing a hometown show. I was just thinking about him yesterday, and I because George had his dad on the show.
Oh yeah.
And so I thought that I was like, hey,
it's gonna be playing right there.
I wish there was a Bargatze sighting on our show.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh, maybe we can finagle that relationship into a Nate Bargatze sighting here on
definitely
Mornings on Main Street.
If Nate's watching this, which I'm sure it might stumble across his timeline, come say some jokes, man.
You just have to say jokes. Just come hang out and tell us about what's up in your life. This is way cooler than our lives.
Yeah.
How about some yeehaw? Yeehaw getting ready for the weekend, huh?
Man, for real. That's
a long trailer.
People are out today. It's so early still.
Man, well, it is a beautiful day in downtown Nashville. How beautiful? Glad you asked. We'll ask Justin. How beautiful is it going to be today?
Well, it's going to be so nice outside. And thank you for asking, Chris. The weather is brought to you by Roy Meat Service. Roy Meat Service is proud to serve delicious local meat to the Nashville community since 2008. They've warmly welcomed their favorite neighbors into their butcher shop and restaurant. Roy Meat Service specializes in mini cuts of steak, distributing everything from filet, ribeye, sirloin, T-bone, and they're confident they can find the perfect piece of meat for each and every one of you. Nothing beats locally sourced meats. Got to hit up Roy's. You can go visit them in person downtown at 605 South 19th Street in Nashville. Give them a call at 615-227-2583 or visit them online. They have a fantastic website. in a photo gallery showing all the things I mentioned. And you can visit them online at roymeatservice.com. That's roymeatservice.com. Your weather for today is high 74, low 46. That is nice. Partly cloudy, 1% chance of rain, 99% chance of happiness, 5% humidity, and then 5 out of 10 UV index.
It's a good day today.
That is solid, man. I mean, that's a nice day.
Okay, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a very good day.
There you go.
It is. And I am so excited about this Friday edition. But let's see. How good is it on the roadways?
Let us.
Traffic is brought to you by our friends at 50 Forward. 50 Forward is a proud partner with the All of Us research program from the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting the website joinallofus.org/50 Forward. All right. We take a look now at the TDOT SmartWay live coverage across Middle Tennessee. And looks like we're just stuck with merging delays this morning. Merging delays at 40 and 440 and into the downtown loop. That's pretty much it. We've got merging delays, no accidents to report in and around Middle Tennessee. We can go all the way down to Chattanooga, nothing. I mean, literally, it's a perfect day to be out on the road if you're looking. Downtown loop looks good outside of those merging delays. So have a good day. Enjoy it. It's going to be fantastic all day long. And we appreciate you guys hanging out here with us on Mornings on Main Street. We're going to take a break. When we come back, top 3 stories across Middle Tennessee coming your way right after this.
When you're thinking about golf, consider Riverside Golf Links. Under new ownership, the course has improved dramatically. It's now 27 holes, complemented by a 9-hole executive course. Book a tee time now at 615-847-5074 and get ready to enjoy the beauty of golf in the Old Hickory area at Riverside Golf Links. Hey, this is George Plaster, and I'm excited to announce that the 2nd annual Plaster and Friends Celebrity Bowling Night is going to happen. Monday, November the 28th at the Hermitage Strike and Spare. The 3 charities that will benefit are Last Minute Toy Store, Martha O'Brien Center, and Stars. And our intention is to get them that money so it can do the most amount of good at Christmas time. Now, here's where I need your help. I need you to sign up to play in the most fun charity event you've ever been involved in. Imagine 64 foursomes with 64 sports personalities in the area. As a single player, it's $200. If you get a foursome, it's $800. And what I want you to do is reach out to me via email, plastergeorge@gmail.com, and we'll get you signed up and get you ready and raring to go. Again, that's plastergeorge@gmail.com for a night you will never forget.
For Dustin Timmons and Joey Donnelly, they welcome every opportunity to serve and satisfy their clients. Whether you are looking to build your dream home or renovate your current home, their team will ensure that every client and remodel is unique, luxurious, completed on time, and within budget. Contact them today to set an appointment for a free consultation or to view some of their completed projects by logging on to DonnellyTimmons.com.
At Sumner Funeral and Cremation, our mission is to serve families as our own, celebrate the life of their loved one, and help begin the healing process.
My whole family, including my wife and my mom and siblings, were very happy with the treatment that we received. I would highly recommend Sumner Funeral and Cremation.
We offer funeral, burial, cremations, and pre-planning services.
Sumner Funeral and Cremation. Traditional, affordable, dignified. SumnerFuneral.com.
I'm Bart Durham. I was sworn in as a lawyer in 1963, and I've been working as a lawyer since then.
We're a firm that does exclusively personal injury, a lot of tractor-trailer crashes. Insurance companies will open up their checkbooks when you force them to.
We have systems that work.
We get the most money for our clients in the shortest amount of time.
I'm Blair Durham. My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
Welcome back into Mornings on Main Street. Main Street in the mornings, taking a look there at 2nd Avenue and Broadway, just outside of the Acme Feed and Seed building. I love the Nashville Underground sign with the Broadway Bowl and Bowl, rooftop dancing, hot chicken barbecue. I love that sign.
Me too, man. This camera, I'm starting to really like this one because you can just see everything.
It is really interesting. I like it. I mean, right now, obviously, we've got some trucks downtown, but this is a unique and a really cool little spot. So, big fan.
Me too. Keep the camera thing going.
Absolutely. Hey, so I have this. Let's see here. I have this interesting question, and November 6th, we are going to have to fall back, right? Our time goes back.
Okay.
And, Tennessee is one of 6 states that recently approved to stay on daylight savings time forever.
Okay. Like a contract?
But because it needs federal approval, like it's kind of been taking a while. So we are going to have to fall back this year and in 2023.
Does that mean it gets dark sooner?
Yes.
I guess if we never like fell back, if we just like kept we would always be sprung forward, right?
Correct. And that's what's going to happen in March of 2024. We're actually going to spring forward, and that's going to be it. It's not. Let me tell you why.
Okay. Shatter my dreams.
We need to flip it.
Oh, whoa.
We need to spring backwards and fall forward. Here's why. No one likes 9 o'clock sunsets any more than they like 5 o'clock sunsets. But if you flipped it, it would always set around 6:30, 7 o'clock year round.
Flip it. Okay,
yeah, put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Seriously, think about it.
Okay,
I don't want it to be daylight at 9 o'clock. I go to bed at 8:30.
Yeah, no, that's awful. Okay, so you're saying flip it. What do you mean flip what?
I mean, instead in the spring, instead of going forward with our clocks, we go backward because the days are getting longer. So we go backward with the clock, and that way the sun still sets at 7 instead of 9.
You're saying take it back one time.
Yes.
2 hops.
And then in the fall, we go forward so that instead of getting dark at 5 o'clock, it gets dark at 6 o'clock.
So you're saying like even like just level it out.
Just level it. We did this the wrong way.
Yeah. Whoever sprung on or sprung forward really jumped to conclusions on what we should have done.
Just saying. So, but unfortunately, we will be falling back in November of 2022 and in 23, and then in March of 24, we will spring forward for the last time, and we will stay on daylight savings time forever.
Unless you can convince the government to spring backward.
I'm gonna start lobbying right now. I know a lobbyist. I'm just gonna start lobbying right now.
You just start that long road of a campaign to get that going. Get that.
It probably will be a very long road, but
you and the Pluto guy, you and whoever's trying to fight for Pluto.
Me and the Pluto guy. It's gonna be us. It's gonna be us.
It's like this matters. Oh, I know.
It absolutely does. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? You kidding me?
Yeah.
You're not kidding me. You're not kidding me, buddy.
Pluto's not a planet.
Well, let's take a look at today's top 3 stories. What do you say? Hey, let's do it. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee launched the new School Safety Toolkit for Tennessee families, a practical source to help parents prepare and engage in their child's school safety plan. This follows Executive Order 97, which directed state agencies to equip and engage parents, increase transparency, and collaborate with local law enforcement and school districts.
Bill Lee here. Tennessee has done a lot of work this year to make our schools safer. And today I want to speak directly to parents about a new tool just for them. Earlier this year, I signed an executive order to enhance school safety all across the state. And one of our goals was to create a new resource and engagement guide for Tennessee families. So today we're launching the School Safety Toolkit, a one-stop shop to help you prepare and engage in your child's school safety. This toolkit includes how to talk to your school about emergency plans, how to report suspicious activity at school, and where to find important contacts and mental health resources. You got a lot on your plate, and our hope is that this toolkit will make it easier to get the information that you need to feel confident that your student is safe at school. There is nothing more important than the safety of our children. And as we continue efforts to keep students safe, I encourage every Tennessee parent to take a look at this helpful toolkit.
The toolkit is a joint effort of the Tennessee Departments of Education, Safety and Homeland Security, and Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services, including helpful tips for Tennessee parents, which include using the Safe TN app to report suspicious or concerning activity at your child's school. You can familiarize yourself with school's leadership and opportunities to be present at school functions. Keep an eye out for warning signs and learn how to address student concerns such as bullying, and know how to access mental health resources in your community and how to engage with your child's school. Now, ask your child's school about their emergency plans and other helpful questions in the toolkit. You can look for opportunities to partner with and volunteer at the school. Reach out if you need support. There are countless organizations ready to help, and they are shared in this guide. And you can keep these resources handy and share them with other families in your community. The Lee administration has taken additional actions to enhance school safety across Tennessee, delivering on commitments made in Executive Order 97, such as equipping parents and securing schools. They're also partnering with law enforcement, and they have ensured state and local law enforcement have collaborated to provide proven hands-on active shooter training courses in each Grand Division. They've equipped more than 600 school resource officers with updated training, and they've directed Tennessee Highway Patrol troopers to build stronger relationships with local school leadership. As we were talking about earlier, Justin, Halloween costumes. Are you still looking for the perfect Halloween costume? Well, as a matter of fact, I am.
Yeah.
Because I don't have one. Well, if you're still looking for the perfect Halloween costume, Murfreesboro Party City Store Manager Heather White and their operations lead Kelsey Stevens said the most popular costume this year for girls seems to be Addison Wells, a character from the Disney Plus movie Zombies 3, which was released this summer. For boys, it's Star Wars characters and Spider-Man. White said the most popular couples costumes are Jack and Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Stevens said adult costume popularity tends to fall in line with the kids' costumes because, well, families want to match. White said the most popular family costume are characters from The Incredibles and Ghostbusters. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Halloween Spirit District Manager Nicole Sturgeon said the characters from the online video game Fortnite are the most popular kids' costumes this year, while popular women's costumes include anything horror-related. Sturgeon said it's Michael Myers from Halloween, in particular, that men seem to be shopping for. Now, how do local picks compare regionally and nationally? Well, Google Trends released the 2022 Frightgeist, a list of most searched costumes. In the Nashville area, the top 5 most searched costumes are Dinosaur, Pirate, Spider-Man, Harley Quinn, and Witch. Nationally, the top 5 are Witch, Spider-Man, Dinosaur, Stranger Things, and Fairy. I hope you go as a fairy.
Yeah. No, that's my backup. Well, my first was the Addison.
Oh, yeah, from Zombies 3, of course.
Zombie
yeah.
3 is what it's
Addison
called.
Wells.
Right. I mean, how could you not, right? But now that I know that everybody's doing it, definitely would be a pirate.
Definitely not doing that now.
Yeah, golly. Back to the drawing board.
I will tell you, my my go-to, like if I just don't have anything else, is just like a football coach, because I've got
anything with the jersey.
I've got the headset, and then you just kind of wear one of those windbreaker oversuits, some khakis, and you're good to go.
Exactly. Yeah. Maybe if you can land one, get a whistle.
I got one of those. I referee basketball. I could do a dead referee.
That's awesome.
Or never mind.
Please. What?
No, okay. Jeremy Faison, the Tennessee representative who pantsed the official last year, can go as a pantsed official.
No.
That would be so funny.
That's like it's like whenever in The Hangover, whenever they steal the cop car. It's like you can't be the ref and get your pants. You just can't.
No, you just can't do that. Cannot do that. Oh, speaking of stealing cars, if you are looking for gas prices across Tennessee fell for the second week in a row. They've dropped 6 cents on average over the last week. The Tennessee gas price average is now $3.31 per gallon, which is 13 cents more expensive than 1 month ago and 15 cents more than 1 year ago. Relatively steady oil prices alongside continued lingering fears of an economic recession are helping keep the downward pressure on pump prices, Megan Cooper, spokeswoman of AAA, the auto group, said. The downward trend is likely to continue this week, making pump prices a little less scary as we head into Halloween. Yeah, that wasn't a terrible pun at all, Megan, but sure.
Spooky.
37% of Tennessee gas stations have prices below $3.25. The lowest 10% of prices are $3.06 for regular, and the highest are $3.67. Tennessee is the 6th least expensive market in the nation for national gas prices. Now, the national average pump price right now fell 9 cents over the past week to hit $3.79. It's dropped daily since October 11th, primarily due to lower oil prices and fewer drivers than usual filling up. According to recent data from the Energy Information Administration, gas demand increased slightly from 8.28 million barrels per day to 8.68 million barrels per day last week. The total domestic gasoline stocks decreased marginally from 209.5 million to 209.4 million. And although gasoline demand is up slightly, it remains nearly 1 million barrels lower than this date last year. If demand remains low and oil prices don't spike, pump prices will likely keep falling. Today's national average is $3.79, and it's 9 cents higher than a month ago and 41 cents higher than a year ago.
So real quick, the prices will start dropping, but barely.
Barely, yes, that's correct. The most expensive metro markets in Tennessee include Jackson at $3.48, Memphis at $3.42, and Knoxville at $3.36. The least expensive markets, Cleveland $3.22, Chattanooga $3.23, and Clarksville $3.25.
Nice.
That's going to do it for your top 3 stories today. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, events from around Middle Tennessee. We'll get you ready for whatever you want to do this weekend. We've got you covered. So stick around here on Mornings on Main Street. We'll be back right after this.
The high school football season is here, and nobody handles Friday nights better than Main Street Media. Here's Zach Womble with details.
That's the name of the game here at Main Street Media and Main Street Preps. Is, we've been doing this for a long time now, and I think you hit on it. We've got an army of reporters across all of Middle Tennessee. I think there's about 130 schools in the Middle Tennessee area, and we try to cover all of them. We cover about 11, 12 counties at this point. And those Friday night shows, it's we're gonna show that off. We're gonna showcase the talent that we have on the field with reporters across several mid-state games on the weekly basis. So whether you're in Williamson County, whether you're in Giles County or Murray County or Montgomery or Robertson or anywhere in between, we're gonna have you covered from 6 to 11.
Friday Night Live is presented by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, where fans don't let fans drive drunk.
This is Eric Berner with Rock Castle Wealth Advisors. I help people in the pursuit of making their money live as long as they do. People hire me because I use a customized, individualized, and personal approach for the person I'm working with. Everyone's situation is different. If you've lost a spouse or a parent and want to make sure your inheritance is utilized and does not just disappear, I can help with that. Call me at 615-235-1058 or email eric@rockcastlewealth.com.
Buddy Allen, it's a tradition. Come on into our store. Buddy Allen, it's a heritage for 40 years and more. What makes a house kind of special? Close friends walking in the door. Flowers blooming in the springtime and little children playing on a Buddy Allen floor.
This is attorney Bart Durham, and this is me. I'm Aaliyah. Keeping in good physical condition is really important to me. But when I had a wreck with a tractor-trailer truck that hurt my legs so bad I couldn't work for almost a year, I knew I needed a lawyer that understood tractor-trailer cases. So I called Bart. Bart gets millions of dollars for his clients every year.
At Bart Durham Injury Law, we've handled hundreds of tractor-trailer cases.
My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
Welcome back into Mornings on Main Street here on Main Street Media TV, where you can find us on your Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Just search Main Street Media or any of our Main Street properties on Facebook and Twitter. We'd appreciate you guys hanging out with us there, or you can just download the Main Street Media TV app. It's very simple. You just search Main Street Media TV in your Apple app store. You can download the mobile app, or you can find us on Roku, Apple TV, or Fire Stick devices. You can watch our pretty faces in high definition if you want.
Exactly. And on repeat. Put it on repeat. Throw it on a loop.
Yeah. You should definitely do that. If you are looking for something to do this weekend, I've got you covered. Let's go down the list. Here we go. Playhouse 615 presentation of The Mousetrap starts today at 11920 Lebanon Road at the Midway Center in Mount Juliet. Friday and Saturday performances at 7:30. The Sunday matinee at 2:30. Tickets are $18 and can be purchased in advance through Eventbrite or calling 615-319-7031, or you can just purchase them at the door. The Spooky Splash at Patterson Park Pool will be held today from 5 until 8 at Patterson Indoor Water Park at 521 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Murfreesboro. You need to be between the ages of 8 and 14 to attend, and the tickets are $5 in advance or $7 today. So it's going to be $7 in advance. There'll be swimming, crafting, dinner, and a pudding surprise. I don't know that I want my kid going to this.
Yeah, with the pool involved, I'm not sure if the pudding is the way to go.
The pool and pudding? I don't know. Bring a white T-shirt to tie-dye.
With pudding.
There is too much going on here.
Food too? What are they going to eat?
What is this? I'm so confused. I didn't read this before I put it in here, but this is phenomenal. I kind of want to go to this just to find out, like, what is this?
They have a hibachi chef. I mean, where is he gonna go?
All for $7.
That age group is gonna be dining nice.
Oh man. This one's for us tomorrow, Justin, from 6 until 10 p.m. So if you don't want to watch the Tennessee Volunteers game, I got something better for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna benefit the Nourish Food Bank tomorrow from 6 until 10 at the Discovery Center in Murfreesboro Spring. It is a putt-putt extravaganza.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's my favorite kind of putt-putts.
That's right. And the extravaganzas. It's a Halloween party for people 21 and older. Tickets are available at mainstreettix.com. Yeah, putt-putt extravaganza.
Or you can go to ihatetheballs.org.
There you go. So, a museum Children's Museum Mother-Son Dance will be tomorrow from 5:30 until 7 at the Memorial Building in Columbia. This year's theme is Momster Bash. That's right, brought to you by Stan McNabb Chevrolet in Columbia. The event will include an evening of dancing, kid-friendly refreshments, and memories to last a lifetime. Suggested ages are 3 and up. And if you just so happen to go, you may or may not know the DJ.
You always like
That's
on the
me.
1s and 2s.
I'm DJing tomorrow at the mother-son dance from 5:30 to 7. I'm going to miss the first quarter of the Tennessee game, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, wow,
because
that's
it'll be so much fun.
Commitment to the craft.
It is. It's a commitment. So, I'm DJ'd a wedding during the Alabama game. Kentucky, you kidding me? Who cares?
Which is still the greatest reaction story I've heard from the Vols.
I really wish I can't. I really got to get that video. I mean, I've got to like email that girl and be like, "Hey, I need the video." Like,
yeah,
now.
I've told everybody that I've like come across about that. It's hilarious. The way you described it was perfect.
The Sweet Sounds of Appalachia are coming to the Mont Haven Arts and Cultural Center in Hendersonville. Appalachian Roadshow, a visionary acoustic ensemble, will present 2 performances. Stop by, sit a spell, and enjoy traditional music and storytelling presented in an entirely new way. This is not true. It's not an entirely new way. If it's Appalachia, it better be the old way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why are we having it?
Kind of their thing. They're going to be freestyle rapping.
Yeah, that's exactly like that's what golly, I gotta start reading this stuff and just copying it off of Main Street Media publications, and this is just not. Whew. The event will include complimentary craft beer, wine, and of course a little moonshine. So,
of course,
performances will be from 6 to or will be at 6 and 8. For tickets, call 615-822-0789 or go to themacctn.com.
Nice. I mean, how else are you going to sit a spell without a little moonshine?
Traditional music and storytelling presented in an entirely new way. Like, are they going to be like
doing charades?
Some moms? Like, what's going on here?
Entirely new way. Yeah, we're going to tweet it. I don't know.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show Gala, presented by the Boneyard Circus at the Palace Theater in Gallatin, is coming up. The public is invited to a night of delicious creepiness. Grab your favorite Rocky Horror costume and kick off your Halloween weekend with a unique showing of the classic movie with all the goodies, hosted by Veronica Electronica. Riff Raff's pre-party registration opens at 9:30 p.m. and the pre-party kicks off at 10. The pre-party.
Hold on, back up. So this is for Riff Raff? Did I hear Riff Raff in there?
Yeah, Riff Raff's pre-party registration.
You don't know about RPP?
Oh, I know all about Riff Raff. I'm just really confused about the pre-party starts at 10. Like, this is not for me.
Yeah, exactly.
VIP and general admission registration starts at 10:30 and doors open at 11.
Wow.
Yeah, the screening begins at midnight. Snacks and adult beverage options will be offered. Proceeds from the event will benefit the Historic Palace Theater in Gallatin, and it's sponsored by Half Batch Brewing. The Palace Theater is located at 146 North Water Avenue in downtown Gallatin. Visit RockyHorrorGala.com for more details or to purchase tickets.
Nice. Wow. I mean, that is definitely opens the door for some Riff Raff. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. And if you don't have your... Yeah, it's okay. You can join Acme for a Corn-tastic Nightmare this Halloween. The event is for 21 and over, but beware of children hiding in the corn, because the event will feature 4 themed floors of live music, a variety of games, but never Lava Monster, a costume contest, and lots of corny cocktails featuring whoa,
spooky.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. We will have prizes for the best costumes and best group costume. To enter the costume contest, arrive in your best costume before 9 p.m. Live music and DJ lineup will be announced. I don't know why it hasn't been already. Doors open at 7, and arrive early to secure your spot and experience all 4 floors. That is your weekend events. Lots of corny and
spooky. I just love saying it. Spooky. Spookiness. The costume thing kind of freaks me out because, you know, I would be afraid they don't know I'm there, or they just have people watch you. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's not that deep. Okay.
I feel you. It's weird, man. It's weird. I don't really know. I'm not a big fan. So anyway, we have a special Halloween edition of Taste of Nashville coming out on Monday on Halloween. And if you want to know what's going to be like, well, we got a sneak peek for you right here on Mornings on Main Street.
We have got a glorious spread here, and we want to welcome here to the Omni, where we are live. We are going to welcome Chef Philip Baldwin from Bar Lines, coming down the Buddy Allen Carpet One. Teal Carpet, love.
Good to see you. Thank you. And this is literally just out of this is piping hot.
Yep,
it looks fantastic.
It smells. I mean, if this were smell-o-vision, oh my gosh, it would be an explosion. This is so good. Tell us what we have today.
I brought our two biggest sellers, which is our hot wings. I did the honey sriracha wings, which is always one of our fan favorites. The double stack burger is one of our originals. It's been on the menu since day one. And I brought a couple of our big sellers off the new menu. It's the Nashville hot hummus. We wanted to try.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we wanted to do something a little different. And we decided, we got everybody in Nashville doing hot chicken, so let's leave the hot chicken to the guys that do hot chicken. And we're gonna, give some, that same flavor as a vegan or a vegetarian option. So
I know for the vegan visitors to Nashville,
absolutely. We want everybody to have the same experience here in Nashville. And then we did the chicken jam band. It's smoked Gouda, house-made white wine, blueberry jam, lettuce, tomato, arugula, and sweet and spicy pickles on top. It's one of the biggest sellers we have right now.
That is, if you have a pretty good appetite.
Yeah,
you're gonna tackle that.
That's what it's meant for.
What's the crust? What's it crusted in? What's the
we do our own little chicken breader. We just take AP flour, season it up with a lot of spices and a little love here and there, and that's how we fry it off.
It's always about the love, isn't it?
That's what it is. It's always about the love.
And I love it. One thing I love is that you have upscale, accessible food in Bar Lines. I love it.
Absolutely.
You do something. There's a delicious thing that you did that I swear to you, it's like hot franks or something.
Yeah, that's our. It's a smoked hot dog burn ends. So we take the honey sriracha that we put on the wings there, and we toss it in with some barbecue sauce, and then I take hot dogs, Nathan's all beef hot dogs. I smoke them off for about 2.5 hours. Get that rich smoke flavor in there. Toss it in the barbecue sauce, a little crema, done.
The double patty burger? Look, Nashville has a lot of places that do burgers. What makes a good burger?
It's the cut of meat. That's 100% what it comes down to. We use ribeye, short rib, and a little prime rib.
That's it?
Short rib, prime rib, and filet. And that's our three mixes, and we have it custom ground for us, and we have it come in. And yeah, it's all about the patty. It's all about what kind of meat you use. Instead of just using regular chuck, it kind of gets dry. So it's the fat content that you're looking for.
And two, here at the Omni, you use a lot of local. You source local when you can.
As much as we physically can. So we use a lot of our produce locally, but with the winter season coming up, we have to use other areas. But there's a lot of people now here in Nashville that are doing hot house. So we're getting a lot of hot house tomatoes, heirlooms in from locally sourced here. All our carrots and celery locally sourced. So yeah, we tried to do our very best to make sure that we give the best of Nashville to Nashville and everybody who comes to Nashville.
That's great. Chef Philip, where did you get your start as a chef?
Oh, wow. So I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was in high school. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. Got out of high school. I started cooking, fast food, pizza. And no, I didn't like that. So I had a chef friend, a buddy of mine. His name's Christopher Walsh. He's on the West Coast now. And he told me, he's like, hey, this chef, I know he's looking for cooks. Why don't you give it a try? And I was like, okay. So he put me on as a pastry chef. Never cooked pastries a day in my life. And I told him that. I was like, I don't know how to do pastry. And he pointed to a bookshelf full of cookbooks. He said, pick one that's desserts, do some research, and make me 3 desserts for, service tonight. And I was like, okay. So I did a chocolate creme brulee, a berry tart, and I think it was banana pudding.
Can't go wrong with banana pudding. There you go.
Not in Tennessee. And I did that, and unfortunately that restaurant, went under, as most do. And he got me a stage with Charlie Trotter in Chicago. And that's what really started my passion for cooking. Working with Charlie was an amazing experience. He was very meticulous. He was super meticulous. So when we were doing things, it's either you do it right or you don't do it at all. So that's where I got it from. Everything I do, it's testing and testing and testing, and I'm not going to put it out until I know it's perfect.
So what's the tone in the kitchen? Is it fun loving? Is it fun but get it done? Or I mean, what would your employees say about you?
Or you were the mean guy from Ratatouille. I mean, what are you?
Never know. I take a different approach in the kitchen. The way I look at it is when my guys are smiling, laughing, and cutting up, the guests are going to get a better experience. They're going to get the food right the first time. We don't have to recook food. So it's all about having a pleasant attitude and really making a fun environment. And that's, one of the things about Omni that I love is the culture here.
Oh, yeah.
They built a great culture. So it's when you come into a place that's already built a great culture, it's kind of easy to keep it up. So that's how we.
So don't mess it up, is
No,
what you're saying. Okay.
That's my biggest fear, is messing it up.
I just looked at you carrying this conversation on with those bat ears.
Very mature. I know. Oh, do I have something on my? I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for your efforts. This will not go to.
the food.
We've got a crew here that they want this to be a 15-minute show. Do you know that? The other guests, they want to already get into it.
We want the food. Hey, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you guys for having me.
Bar Lines, Bob's Steakhouse, Kitchen Notes, and the Bongo Java Coffee Spot. I mean, there's no shortage of great food at the Omni. Be a tourist in your own hometown and eat local. Eat here at the Omni.
We'll come right back after this with one more look at weather and your traffic before we get out of here on this Friday edition. So come right back here on Mornings on Main Street on Main Street Media TV.
So I got a DUI. Mom, Dad.
Why didn't you just call someone for a ride?
I wasn't thinking ahead. I didn't think I was going to get caught. Yeah, my best friend Tim.
Still coming to my bachelor party next month?
This DUI cost me 10 grand. So, no. Yeah, you, in the back.
Did you know I almost died when you hit me?
I didn't think this would affect so many people.
You think it was worth it?
No more questions.
Hey, this is George Plaster, and I'm excited to announce that the second annual Plaster and Friends Celebrity Bowling Night is going to happen Monday, November the 28th at the Hermitage Strike and Spare. The 3 charities that will benefit are Last Minute Toy Store, Martha O'Brien Center, and Stars. And our intention is to get them that money so it can do the most amount of good at Christmas time. Now, here's where I need your help. I need you to sign up to play in the most fun charity event you've ever been involved in. Imagine 64 foursomes with 64 sports personalities in the area. As a single player, it's $200. If you get a foursome, it's $800. And what I want you to do is reach out to me via email, plastergeorge@gmail.com, and we'll get you signed up and get you ready and raring to go. Again, that's plastergeorge@gmail.com for a night you will never forget.
This is Eric Garner with Rockcastle Wealth Advisors. I help people in the pursuit of making their money live as long as they do. People hire me because I use a customized, individualized, and personal approach for the person I'm working with. Everyone's situation is different. If you've lost a spouse or a parent, and want to make sure your inheritance is utilized and does not just disappear, I can help with that. Call me at 615-235-1058 or email eric@rockcastlewealth.com.
When you're thinking about golf, consider Riverside Golf Links. Under new ownership, the course has improved dramatically. It's now 27 holes, complemented by a 9-hole executive course. Book a tee time now at 615-847-5074 and get ready to enjoy the beauty of golf in the Old Hickory area at Riverside Golf Links.
Buddy Allen, it's a tradition. Come on into our store. Buddy Allen, it's a heritage for 40 years and more. What makes a house kind of special? Close friends walking in the door. Flowers blooming in the springtime and little children playing on a Buddy Allen floor.
Spooky.
I love you, Poppy.
Whoa, what? Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was me.
I don't think it was. That was weird. Okay. Welcome back in. Mornings on Main Street here. Main Street in the morning. It is a Friday. That's right. It's going to be a great day. How great? Well, the weather's perfect. So tell us all about it, Justin.
Let's do it today and every day. The weather is brought to you by Roy Meat Service. And let me tell you about Roy Meat Service here. Roy Meat Service is proud to serve delicious local meat to the Nashville community. Been there since 2008, and they've warmly welcomed their favorite neighbors into their butcher shops and restaurant. Roy Meat Service specializes in many cuts of steak, distributing everything from filet, ribeye, sirloin, and T-bone, and they're always confident they can match you with the perfect piece of meat. Nothing beats locally sourced meat, so visit Roy Meat Service in person at 605 South 19th Street in Nashville. Give them a call at 615-227-2583 or hit their website up. It's fantastically made. Don't think fantastically is a word, but it is for this example. You can see everything I just talked about. They have a fantastic photo gallery. It's at roymeatservice.com. Visit them there. Today's weather is high 74, low 46, partly cloudy, 1% chance of rain, 5% humidity, which is great. That just seems like there's none. And yeah, UV index sitting at a 5 out of 10. I'll throw it back to you, Chris.
Well, let's go into traffic. You by our friends at 50 Ford. 50 Ford is a proud partner with the Join All of Us research program from the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting the website joinallofus.org/50 Ford. Spell out 50 FIFTY. You should definitely do that. Great folks. Great folks.
Go away.
Yeah.
See a little pile up here, eh?
Do we have a pile up?
See these cars in here?
I've not seen an accident report, but it's a little slow moving there. No question. But yeah, so right now, again, it doesn't look like we have any accidents to report necessarily across the mid-state. There is an accident. I'm sorry. Multi-vehicle crash at mile marker 213.6 on I-40 westbound coming into Davidson County. So yeah, there it is. The westbound left shoulder is blocked. That was reported about 20 minutes ago. We also have nothing. Sorry, that's in Humphreys County. That's way far away.
Yeah,
way too far. No, I mean, if you're in Humphreys County and you're watching our show, welcome. But
yeah,
there's an accident out there. But otherwise, we don't even have merging delays right now. It's outside of that issue on Interstate 40, right at the 440, right before the 440 split. and then you've got merging delays at the 440 split, but that's it. Just avoid that area and you should be good. Downtown Loop looks clean and clear.
Nice.
How about that?
That's fantastic.
It is. It is, in fact. Let's see here. Let's get out of today with some positive.
Let's do it.
We're gonna have a great Friday. Devin's coming up right after this. Devin O'Day. She's got Main Street today at 2:00. You can find me, Justin, and Mo Patton on Main Street Sports today. John Clay of the Lexington Herald Leader will join us, and he'll talk about the Kentucky Wildcats and what can Tennessee expect this weekend from the Wildcats.
Nice.
Also, wonder what their thought is on the beer barrel.
Yeah.
Whether it should come back. So we'll ask John. We'll also have picks against the spread, so make sure to do your research between now and then, Justin.
Yes, thank you.
And George Plaster will get you ready at 4:00 for high school football, and then at 6-ish, Friday Night Live.
Man, what a packed day!
It's jam-packed day
Mm-hmm.
here on Main Street Media TV. So go ahead and download that app now, Main Street Media TV. You'll be good to go.
Well,
It's gonna
tell
be a
them your
great-
friends sent you.
Yes, absolutely.
If you have any.
You can click the watch live button while we have live shows going on at 10, 11, 2, 3:30, and 4. So there you go.
All day.
Justin, it's been a great Friday.
That is
It's going to be a great weekend.
I agree.
Go see Riff Raff or whatever.
Or get into some riffraff.
Get into some
do
Riff Raff.
riffraff?
But do it, but do it, don't do anything terrible. Just
Right.
be
I mean,
good out there.
Riff, but maybe don't raff.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. That's it. That's all you have to do.
Pace yourself.
Pace yourself, no doubt. All right. Well, let's get out of here and see everybody on Monday right after. Don't forget Taste of Nashville at 9:00.
Yes, be there.
9 a.m. Monday, Taste of Nashville, preceding us here at 10:00 on Mornings on Main Street. So there
All
you
the
go.
reactions, all the fan shout outs will be discussed after, like The Walking Dead.
Yes, that's exactly what we're
Walking
going to do.
Dead.
We'll just do a post Taste of Nashville reaction show. Should be fun because you didn't get to walk the teal carpet, and it's very upsetting.
I know.
Until I'm putting it out there now. Until Justin walks the teal carpet, I don't watch Taste of Nashville. I'm just kidding.
And it'll be a frolic once it happens.
I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see you guys as well on Monday at 10:00. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here on Mornings on Main Street. I'm Chris Yao. He's Justin Kulik. Have a good weekend.
Peace.